Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right with money and still somehow getting nowhere? You save when you can, you try not to overspend, you keep money in the bank because that's what responsible people are supposed to do. And for a lot of people, especially if you grew up hearing just put it in savings, that feels smart, that feels safe, that feels like the right move. But then one day, you look at your account and realize something frustrating. Your money has been sitting there for months, maybe years, and it has barely grown at all. And that can feel discouraging, because saving money is not easy. For a lot of people, every dollar in savings represents sacrifice. It represents skipped purchases, delayed vacations, saying not right now, working extra hours, or simply choosing stability over impulse.
So when that money just sits there, earning almost nothing, it feels wrong, like your effort is being ignored. And the truth is, a lot of people have no idea this is happening. Not because they're careless, not because they're bad with money, but because nobody ever clearly explained that where you keep your savings matters just as much as the fact that you saved it in the first place. And that one detail can make a bigger difference than most people realize. A lot of traditional savings accounts still pay very little compared with top high-yield savings accounts. Bankrate says the national average savings account yield is 0.62% APY, while many top high-yield savings accounts are paying around 4% APY.
Now, I want to be clear. This is not about chasing some get-rich-quick trick. This is not about risky investing. This is not about gambling with your emergency fund. This is about something much simpler. It's about making sure your savings is sitting in a place that actually respects the work it took to build it. Because let's be honest, most people are not trying to become millionaires overnight with their savings account. They just want their money to stop sitting there like a brick. They want it to help a little. They want it to grow a little. They want to open their account and feel like their money is finally doing something useful. And that's exactly why more people are starting to pay attention to high-yield savings accounts. If the phrase sounds intimidating, don't worry. A high-yield savings account is really just a savings account that pays you more interest than a traditional one.
That's it. It's still savings. It's still your money. It's still meant to be safe and accessible. It just gives your money a better chance to work while it sits there. And for everyday people, that matters. Because some money is not meant to be invested for the long term. Some money needs to stay close. Some money needs to stay liquid. Some money needs to stay ready. That could be your emergency fund, your home repair fund, your travel fund, your medical cushion, your if the car breaks down money, your I just need peace of mind money. That kind of money has a job. Its job is not to take big risks. Its job is to be there when life happens. And if that money can stay safe and earn more than it would in a typical low-paying account, that's worth paying attention to.
Now, here's where this gets emotional for a lot of people. Because when people hear your money should be working for you, they often think of investing, retirement accounts, or the stock market. But sometimes the first step in making your money work for you is much less dramatic than that. Sometimes it's just moving your savings from a place that pays almost nothing to a place that pays something meaningful. That's not flashy, but it is smart. And smart, boring money decisions are often the ones that change your life the most. The other reason this matters is inflation. Inflation simply means prices rise over time. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, is one of the main measures of how prices change over time for consumers. When prices rise, but your savings earns very little, your money can lose buying power, even if the balance in your account stays the same. Source. That's what makes this so frustrating. A lot of people think, well, at least my money is safe.
And yes, safety matters. But if the cost of groceries, housing, insurance, and everyday living keeps going up while your savings barely moves, then your money may be standing still,
while life gets more expensive around it. That's why this conversation matters so much, especially for beginners and older adults. Because a lot of people grew up being told to save, but not necessarily being told how to save wisely. And there is a difference. Now, I also understand why some people hesitate, especially if you've had the same bank forever. Maybe your paycheck goes there. Maybe your checking account is there. Maybe you like the familiarity. Maybe you trust what you know. And I get that. A lot of people don't want more accounts. They don't want confusion. They don't want to feel like they're doing something complicated online. But this doesn't have to be complicated.
You do not have to become a finance expert. You do not need spreadsheets. You do not need to memorize economic terms. You do not need to be good with money before you start making better money decisions. You just need to ask one important question. Is my savings sitting in the best place for what I need it to do? That's it. And for many people, the honest answer is no. Now, let's talk about safety, because that's a big concern, and it should be. If you open a savings account at an FDIC-insured bank, eligible deposits are generally insured up to at least $250,000 per depositor per insured bank. That matters because people need to know this is not about being reckless. It's about being intentional. You want your savings somewhere secure. You want it somewhere transparent. You want it somewhere without nonsense fees quietly eating away at your progress. And you want it somewhere you can access when real life happens.
Because real life always happens. A tire blows out, an appliance dies, a medical bill shows up, a family member needs help, a trip costs more than expected. Something always comes up. That's why savings matters. But again, if you've already done the hard part and built the habit of saving, why stop there? Why not let that money do a little more for you? Now, I do want to say something important that people don't always hear. A high-yield savings account is not magic. It will not make you rich overnight. It will not replace long-term investing, and the rate will not stay the same forever. Banks are required to disclose important savings account terms like APY, interest rates, and minimum balance requirements. APY reflects the amount you can earn over a year, including compounding. That means you should not choose an account based only on one big number in bold letters. You want to read the details. Look for a competitive rate, yes, but also look for no monthly fees. Look for easy transfers. Look for a simple experience. Look for a bank you understand. Look for terms you're comfortable with. In other words, don't just look for the account that sounds exciting. Look for the account that fits your life. And here's another thing people don't talk about enough. You do not have to be rich to benefit from this. You do not need $20,000. You do not need $50,000. You do not need to wait until you have more money. Even if you're starting small, the habit still matters. Because the real shift is not just in the interest. The real shift is in how you start thinking.